Hello, I am here to do a bonus read as a way to say thank you for all of those who supported the channel over the past couple of months here through donations, through memberships, through offering decks to the channel. I promised y'all I would go live here. I'm going to turn on the comments so I can see who's stepping into the room. And I thought it'd be fun if we just did a little look at what you'll have to celebrate in the coming year, where you're going to be lucky, what luck is on your side, how will Lady Luck be working in your favor in 2025. And this is just my way to say thank you to all of you who have supported the channel. And I wanted to just do a little something to just bring the vibe up, right, as we head into the new year, something to look forward to. So we're going to just have some fun with this, and let's see what comes out. I'm going to open up with the Kipper deck to see what you'll be thanking your lucky stars for. Hey, you're always right on time. I would say you're going to be lucky with your timing, Broad. Luck is going to be in your favor. I do have a Taurus read that will be premiering at 11. So this one is going to be a nice to-the-point read. We're going to have some fun with this, but we're going to open up with the Kipper deck here. Kipper tends to deliver things just, you know, straight from the hip with lots of lips. So we're going to open this up, and we're looking at it all from the good luck side. So if something comes out that seems like a little adverse, we're going to just flip that around and know that you're getting yourself out of a particular bind. So once again, thank you to all of the people who have supported the channel through memberships, through subscribing, through donating to the channel, buying me a cup of coffee. Also, those who have just supported in many, many ways. I appreciate all of you. Yeah, quickie. We're getting lucky tonight. So let's check it out. Okay, opening up with the Kipper deck. Ooh, okay, so I got starting out here that a message that caused you great concern is going to turn out to be a false flag, okay? It's going to turn out to be nothing to worry about at all right? So you may get a message coming through. This could be connected to Sagittarius, okay? Number 14 coming in there. Maybe there was something that was problematic in a particular connection, and so you're going to see that you got a message from somebody, and at first it might put your hackles up. At first you might think that there's going to be some problem here, but I think it'll actually be a turn of fortune, okay? So something's not going to be the concern that you initially anticipate. In fact, it's going to be a bit of a twist of fate, a lucky turn of fate. And we got main female here, and I see that there is a red rose in this main female's hand. So where you thought maybe you were going to get a bunch of thorns from a particular message coming through, you might just get the sweetness of the bloom. This may be somebody who's a little sweet on you. Maybe they want a little romance, okay? So this looks good. It looks like somebody wants to partner with you with the number 2 coming in here. So this is a positive energy. Looks like it might actually be some kind of like romantic invitation coming through here. Let's see what this is about. More details about this. So I feel like this is also the year where you're going to get your flowers, all right? There's going to be some appreciation that's shown to you, and maybe this sort of surprises you, especially because I feel like whoever you're hearing from, they didn't really appreciate you before. Maybe they didn't really show you any kind of demonstration of affection. Maybe they sort of lacked in that area, and now they're kind of like upping their game. So this looks positive, actually. I think whatever this is, it puts a smile on your face, and it works either way, okay? So whether you're a man, a woman, it makes no difference, okay? This is something that puts you in your feels a little bit, makes you feel appreciated. You could actually be receiving flowers from someone. Yeah, and this is somebody who in the past, like, you felt like you couldn't trust them. You felt like they weren't being authentic with you. You felt like maybe they were a little shady. You might have felt like they put on an act with you. They never let down their guard. I feel like this person's going to be letting down their guard and sharing their real feelings with you. I also feel like there was somebody who interfered in this connection, a false person, right? They were playing some games. Oh, good to hear that, okay? They were playing some games. Somebody actually got in the way of this connection, and you're going to get all the details about who was interfering in this situation. I do feel like wherever there was interference, time's up for that interfering party, okay? So they're no longer going to be a problem. They've been moved out of the sphere of influence. And this is why that concern you initially had will be completely alleviated. In fact, this gives you a building block to build the future upon with this person. I also feel like there's going to be a lot coming in communication with this person. This communication is going to be very positive. And I feel like there's sort of like, let's just take our time. Let's not rush things, because I think both of you have felt a little bit uneasy about this. I feel it's because there's a lot of attraction here. There's a lot of affection here. It means a lot to both of you. But through this communication, a concern is going to be alleviated. And I do see a new vision hatching for both of you, okay? The months of February, August, or October could play a key role. Some key characters who could be involved could be an Aquarius, a Pisces, a Leo, a Scorpio, or Libra, okay? Just some possible characters involved in this situation. All right, so this looks pretty good. Any more details coming in around this? Yes, I do feel like you're getting a gift from this person. This gift's delayed. That's what I hear. Okay, maybe they were hoping that they could have given it to you sooner. They've actually been holding on to this for a while. So do look for a special gift to come through. Again, I do feel like you could be getting flowers or something really special. Whatever this gesture is, it's quite unexpected. You never thought that this person would ever do this. It's really kind of taking you back. It's a little bit of that star energy coming through, so I like this. I think you went through really difficult times with this person, and this is like the light at the end of the tunnel. You can expect that things are going to improve in this connection from this point forward. Okay, let me put these, and it says expectation on the bottom of the deck there, so yes, expect the arrival of this person. Let's get another message here, because we followed that one through. I want to get a few messages coming in here from the Kipper deck, and then I'm going to pull out my black light playing cards, and we'll get some more messages coming in here. So I hope you all are off to a smashing start with your new year. I've been easing into it and just taking time to sort of feel what I'm feeling and dream up, you know, what I want to be stepping into this year, and taking some time to rest. I'm not going gung-ho, although I put certain things, you know, in motion, just turning around my health, and I got my goals. I always have my resolutions, but I'm not diving in head first, you know. I'm just really having a nice leisurely start to my year. It feels really good. So I hope you all are enjoying the start to the year and it's feeling good to you. What other luck is coming in for the collective here? Why will they be thanking their lucky stars by the time the next New Year's Eve rolls around at the end of 2025? We're getting a real broad view here. We're just opening it up and focusing on the luck. I'm also going to look into how you can increase your luck in 2025. Okay, so let's check this out, see what is coming in here for the collective. What is coming in here for the collective? Oh, I like this. No more toil and labor. All right. So if you feel like you've had to work really hard just to make anything kind of come in here. If you feel like money's been real slow coming, or if you've been working at a job that you feel is just boring, or you're not getting your just due, I really see this turning around in 2025 for you all. There's some new opportunity coming into alignment for you here that frees you from toil and labor. I think you're going to find a lot more joy in the work you're doing. I think you're also going to find a lot more reward, a lot more financial increase. Okay, so this is good. And I think just in general, where you had to work really hard to gain any momentum or get anything going in 2024. Yeah, I'm all about that too. It sounds good to me. Cheers to that, man. I feel like you're just going to sort of feel like you got the wind at your back and the road's rising up to meet you. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be much easier going, much more rewards for your effort. And I think that you'll enjoy the work you're doing a lot more than the way it's been going in the past. So even if you're staying at the same position, there might be something changing at your job. I got a higher up is leaving, and that really changes the morale of the whole team there. Yeah. Okay. What do we got here? Yeah. Yeah. It came out again as crossing. So I feel like this is something that will come in. Somebody who's been like a little problematic, or perhaps like certain aspect of a line of work that's been frustrating for you, and that just has sort of squeezed the joy out of what you have to do to earn a living, or maybe somebody's just made things harder than they need to be. They've acted as a block, okay? This character is being moved out of the way, so you're going to find things a lot easier going. Anything else that wants to come in around this for the collective? Anything else that wants to come in around this for the collective? Yes, absolutely. Anything good to report on this that wants to come through for the collective? Anything else that wants to come through here for the collective? Yeah, look at this. There's a change coming in here. So you're not going to be held back anymore. This is like, I just heard easy street. And I don't want to give like a false impression about that. But you know, when you've been trying to get something to progress and you've been working really hard and you feel like no matter what you throw at it, you're held back, right? This is like finally experiencing a change that's like day and night, where suddenly you're getting some momentum behind your actions. You're seeing instant results and you're moving forward. So where you felt really stuck, you're moving forward here. Some of you are experiencing a really fortunate change in jobs, okay? Something's changing with your career. If you've been working for yourself, you have like this really inspired idea. You may be wondering, is this the thing that'll do it for me? Yes, do it. Invest in it. I feel like any work you're doing in relation to this is going to be so fulfilling that it's not going to feel like work, you know? That's a big key for you. Any opportunity that comes your way that sort of like makes you feel a little excited, that lets you know you're on the right track. I also see something here with this 9 energy. There could be a Virgo connected to your situation, okay, that might be able to maybe point you in the right direction about an opportunity, or it could be a Virgo presents an opportunity to you. But what I feel here is there's a chance for you to kind of like stand out on your own merit. Like maybe you've kind of felt like you've been a little bit in the shadows because somebody else has gotten the accolades, or somebody else has gotten all the advancements, you know, and you've been doing all the work. And meanwhile, you've seen somebody who hasn't been putting in half what you put into it, getting way ahead, getting all the promotions, getting all the goodies. I feel like this is you getting to really move forward suddenly, and it's a big change for you, and it looks really good, okay? So positive change at work. Yes. And I think somebody's been noticing you. They've been noticing the work that you do. It may surprise you who's had their eyes on you. I have to say, absolutely 9th house magic, that too. more expansion, more reasons to be optimistic about your work. I also feel like there's somebody who's got their eye on you. They got you in mind for a certain project here. Could even be some kind of creative project that you'll really be excited about. And there might be a lot of financial increase as a result of partnering with this person on some kind of creative project here. I do think with the number 16 here, it's going to surprise you when this person sort of lets you know that they've earmarked a particular opportunity for you. That's what it feels like to me, okay? Let me do a cut of the deck and see what else we got here. Just to cap it off. Ha! I love it. See, so I feel like you sort of ended the year worrying about your finances. You were worrying about how you were going to make ends meet, or how you were going to be able to get to a place where you wouldn't have to be so tight with your finances. And look what we got here. Unexpected income. Again, coming in with that 9 energy, certainly 9th house magic. You know, this is more expansion, more freedom to sort of move, maneuver. Also, maybe you'll actually be able to go on that trip you've been wanting to go on because you weren't able to in the past. You had to really watch your budget here. But whatever this is, it's alleviating your concerns about your finances, and it's freeing things up for you. And we also have a child here coming into view again with the 9 energy. It's so strong, okay? So some of you that have children may have been really concerned about your finances just because you wanted to make sure you could provide for your children. This is something that's been weighing heavily on you. And for others of you, this is like something creative. You know what I mean? It's like your baby. It's something you're investing in, and you're investing in it and it's paying off. Maybe it pays off a lot sooner than you thought it would. It really turns your finances around. So this looks good. All right. A lot of 9 energy coming in, a lot of 11 energy coming in too. So I know something's coming into alignment here. Let's go ahead and do one more round of these. And then I'm going to do a round with my glow in the dark playing cards. And then we'll get a few other messages here. What luck is coming in for the collective here? What luck is coming in for the collective here? What luck is coming in for the collective? Why will they be thanking their lucky stars this year? What lucky breaks are coming the collective's way? What luck is coming in for the collective? Ooh, well, we talked about a trip. Looks like you are pulling up anchor here. Again, the 9 energy. I mean, yes, 9th house. Sagittarians are very lucky this year. There may be a Sagittarius that is connected to this luck. Also, the month of September may play a pivotal role when you're kind of pulling up anchor and you're off to distant horizons. I also feel like whatever was weighing you down or anchoring you in the past, you're going to just feel like everything lightens up this year. There's a lot more easy progress, and there may be something about going the distance. Going the distance is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that cake song, Going the Distance. Okay, there might be a key there for someone. That might be a little bit of synchronicity coming in. But I do feel like whatever you start out here, it's going to go the distance and it's going to take you places. I also feel like if there's anything you've been worrying about on a legal level with courthouse, this will work out in your favor, all right? So there's some ruling here in your favor, and that certainly could even be spiritual court, I have to say. We also have the 5th house associated with that, okay? So maybe you've been concerned about something. You've been concerned about something of a legal nature that's been kind of hanging over your head. I do feel like there's a change in that situation. You're going to be freed of that concern. And then it's going to just like lighten everything up. There might be some kind of celebration coming through this. Light just went out there. Hey, Zoe, good to see you. Whoop. Oh, this just fell on the ground. Where did that go? Oh, look. Poverty got thrown on the ground again. So let me turn this light on here. No turning out the light on us. There we go. I do feel like where there's been concern about finances, something's turning around in your favor, okay? So some of you may have been waiting for some kind of legal judgment to go through in order for some money to be freed up. This could be in relation to money that's just been held up in court proceedings. This could be in relation to like a personal injury case, or this could be money that's due you, but you haven't received it yet. And I do see this coming through. Poverty plays no role in this year for you. It really looks like something's improving financially. And if you were in some kind of drawn out court litigation, something that was costing a lot of money, I do see that finally being settled. It looks like it's being settled in your favor. And maybe you're not going to have to pay something out that you thought you were going to have to pay out. That's good energy. Okay, let me see what else is going on here. Any further details about this for the collective? Any further details about this for the collective? Okay, something in reverse here. Ooh, okay. For some of you, yes, there has been a court case that you've been involved in, and you were afraid, that you were going to be on the losing end of that. But whatever this is, I see you getting out of this. You don't have to worry about this. Something's being settled in your favor. And after that comes this journey. So there is a journey that's playing a role. Some of you are getting out of a serious relationship, like you're getting out of a marriage. And you thought, maybe you thought you were going to be taken to the cleaners or something, but that's not the case, okay? Big message coming through where you thought you were going to end up like really struggling financially. Looks like money is real good and something is being settled here in your favor. You're getting out of any kind of legal hassles you were worried about. And whatever turns around here, I think it's something that frees up funds for you in some way. It opens up a journey. We got the number 10 coming in there, so this could be in relation to a Capricorn. I also see that this is something that may go down in October. We had that come through again, okay? There's a couple 10 indications here, actually. All right? So this looks really good. Not going to be held back here. And again, expectation, right? So you can expect whatever you've been worried about here, especially financially, anything legally that's been kind of hanging over your head. Maybe you have some debt to pay or something. Something is going to happen here that's going to balance things out in such a way that it frees you from this concern. So this is excellent. We do a cut of the deck here, see what we got. And there's a main male factoring in strongly here with that one energy. In fact, there might be a hint of this coming in this month, in January for you. You could be dealing with an Aries in relation to this. Okay. Ooh. And then we got marriage here. So it's possible that some of you are getting involved with somebody who's freeing themselves from some kind of serious relationship so they can actually head toward you. I got that. Or you're freeing yourself from a relationship so you can connect with someone. Okay? Maybe somebody you've been distant from or is at a distance. Expectation. You should be prepared for this. This is going to go down. And it could lead to you all tying the knot, I have to say, or entering into a serious relationship. It looks like there's some kind of commitment coming in here. All right, let's check it out. Looks pretty good so far. Looks like a lot happening financially and with a key relationship here, okay? So let me go ahead and get a round of these cards here and just see where is luck coming in for the collective? Why will they be thanking their lucky stars this year? Where is luck coming in for the collective? Oh, interesting. Okay. I do feel like there's still this like energy around that's kind of like thwarting, but I don't think it's going to be able to hold you back. I feel like it's coming to the tail end of that, right? It might be more ways that you're sort of holding yourself up because you're waiting to hear how a particular situation will shake out. So where you're wanting to get like the go-ahead, do you expect to get the go-ahead coming through? I think something has been a little bit difficult to bring together, but it's about to get a lot easier. Oh yeah, with the Ace of Diamonds there, it's about to get a lot easier. And again, big monetary level ups this year. Seems like that's a key theme here, right? There's going to be a serious offer put on the table, or there's something you're starting here in terms of your work that's going to yield quite a big financial increase for you, right? So I do see a really significant new beginning coming in terms of your finances sometime around the spring, right? But you might start to get wind of this sometime this month, as early as this month, right? Any more details about this for the collective? Any more details about this luck coming in for the collective this year? I'm going to do one more round and then I'm going to cut it and we'll get some charms out for you. See what your lucky charms have to say for this year. Okay. Oh, yes. That's interesting because I was talking about the thwarting energy and we got the Joker in reverse. So where you dealt with some tricky energy, where something kept tripping you up, or you kept feeling like you were getting blocked every time you started to make some progress, this particular Joker is about to find themselves in the hangman position. So whatever was interfering with your progress, whatever was causing you issues, it's getting caught up this year, okay? So you're finally free of this like trickster influence, which is nice. Oh, there's lots of good work news. You'll have to look back at the beginning. There's a lot of good work news coming in here. A lot of big financial level up too, okay? Don't worry about that. It's going to turn around. In fact, that's a lot of the reads focused on that. So I think you'll be happy about it, okay? Yeah, I see here maybe you thought something was heading south here because it looks like you got some kind of like negative news came in that's causing you to feel a little concerned. But this will turn around. Let me just get a little message here for you in relation to that, in relation to work hours. A little message coming in there. Yeah, it's all about big financial come up. There's so much about finances. Let's see. Don't worry about it. With the Jack of Diamonds here, you're going to have steady income coming in. That's not something you have to worry about, okay? And I do feel like where you thought something was going to, be a disappointment, it's not. You're not going to need to like look for new work or anything like that. I do feel like that'll level out, okay? It's just a little bump in the road. Let me do a cut of the deck here and see what we got. Yeah, see, you don't need to worry. You're worried about this loss, but you're in the King of Diamonds position here. So there's a big level up financially. You see, you go all the way from the Jack to the King of Diamonds, all right? So there's a big increase coming in here. And with that, the Ace of Diamonds, I'm telling you, money's looking good, all right? So don't worry about that. I think everything's gonna, turn out just fine for you, okay? Don't stress about it. Looks like it's heading on the up and up. Let's get you some charms. There is luck coming through for the collective this year. There's luck coming through for the collective this year. Let's see what that's in. Some of you are going to get a new ride. You're going to get a new car, okay? I also see that you're going to be going places. I do see travel coming into play. You might go on a significant road trip. Journey came out quite a few times. I also feel that with this Shungite energy here, you know, anything that sort of appears to be like unexpected or surprising, you know, a so-called tower, it actually works in your favor. It puts you in a stronger position. So I do see you in a really strong position this year. We also have the energy of obsidian here. So you're protected from negative influences this year. And whatever you're establishing here, it's got roots, it's got strength with the tree here. I also feel like there's some real feeling of togetherness coming about with the family or with your chosen family. There's a lot of strength you're finding with your family or your chosen family here. I also feel like you're going to put down roots somewhere and you're really going to feel like, you know, that's where you belong, okay? It looks really good. And I love this here with the feather, some deep, deep, long held wish or prayer you have is going to be answered for you and come through for you. So that looks really beautiful. All right. Looks good. Don't be too stressed, okay? It is the beginning of the year. Things are always rough, right? At the beginning of the year after the holidays and all that, but there was so much positive energy coming through around finances for you all. So I think that there's a lot of positive changes in store in terms of work, financial increase, and there's also a very special connection coming in here, a love connection, it looks like. And, you know, it's got big romance vibes. Somebody who really appreciates you and will give you your flowers. So once again, thank you so much for giving me my flowers and for supporting me and the work I do here. I really appreciate all of you who have supported the channel. And I'm going to make a break from this live now because in just 2 minutes, we got the Taurus 2025 read airing. It's going to be premiering and I'll be in that live chat too. So if you want to drop in with me there, I'd love to have you and hang out. All right. Take care. Happy New Year. And thank you so much for dropping in with me. Love you all. Take care. Sweet dreams.